Okay, today is Tuesday, August 27th. I guess you can tell I'm heading back down to the northern station to once again to continue to prove that not only is everything rigged, they don't care, they're not accountable, they don't have to follow procedure, the procedure is set to fail, flow charted into oblivion like I told you. The reason I'm showing you this Examiner is because in today's editorial from the Examiner, it speaks to, police cameras to promote justice. And it talks about how the police now want to use cameras because they've been busted for going into SROs illegally, by the public defender. Now the police wants to use video cameras, and it raises the interesting question about Section 632 that the police continued to tell me about in order to thwart my rights, which of course was an incorrect bum steer. However, of course, I'm pointing this out so that you can see, how everything behooves them, but yet, the same principles, the same responsibility, the same humanity, the same fairness never has to apply to them. The nerve of them saying that they can videotape and yet disallow me videotaping with their false quote of Section 632. And let's not forget, what I got from the person when I went down to the Special Units Victim Unit at, in City Hall, where, then they try to throw out, you're disruptive on top of it. This is an entirely rigged process. Also, I'm back because, like I said, I was told that I would be getting called by Mr. Ortega to follow up on my 5/1/2013 assault by the sheriff's deputy, at DPH, because I'm following up on the police report, that I gave, so that it doesn't fall through like the police report that I gave for the 8/15/2012 incident where the Department of Public Health committed criminal fraud by producing a bogus stay-away order that the police relied upon and didn't verify, once again omitting my rights. Of course, naturally, when I complained about that one to the OCC, you saw what was on tape, how it was rigged, how I was never called in for an interview. And naturally, no interview, well, we can't follow up, he's exonerated. But naturally, the process is rigged. Now, ask yourself again, what about the videotaping, that they keep saying you can't do, even though I keep saying, yes, I'm entitled to in the public area. And of course, naturally, for transparency, to be able to give you my complaint in the public area and everything else and the follow-up. But of course, if they want to throw you into a rigged procedure that's set to fail, flowcharted into hell, you get exactly what I got. Rules and policies which circumvent the law. Naturally, this has happened many, many times, and this will continue to happen. So here I am. Let us go forward to show the continuing farce, the lack of humanity, and everything else that goes with living here under this police state. Hello? I'm actually okay. I need to speak to somebody. Hello? I guess you're wondering why I'm here.
Same reason as last time?
Naturally.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Well, that would be great. So she's going to check to see if Sergeant Ortega is in to follow up on my police report. 5 will get you 10, of course. Naturally, he won't be in. Naturally, there'll be no return call. Naturally, they'll have to make me come down. Naturally, they're waiting for the 6-month clock to tick away. It's so rigged, it's beyond pathetic. Well, one can live in hope, but I think after you've seen all my videos, you understand that there is no hope. Not in a rigged, inhumane, corrupt system. Shall we see the game playing, how much longer it's going to take? And naturally, the bump steer of, process that doesn't work. Now, mind you, like I said, it's August 27th. This incident happened 5/1. Let's see, 6 and 5 is 11/1. So, like I've said before, they're just letting the clock tick out. This is their methodology. As has been evident, in my prior filings, it's just been incredible, the lack of humanity. And mind you, if they do this to me on video, can you imagine what they do to everyone else? The thought is so horrendous. It's just, it's so inhumane. It's beyond all belief. Now, it's really curious that people say that I am the one who's harassing people by videotaping them and, continuing to follow up to make sure that, I can correct a rigged, false system. Some of the comments that I've gotten on YouTube is that I'm the one that's harassing. Well, when your rights are broken, when your medical rights are broken, when your legal rights are broken, the spin is harassment when you try to follow up and ensure. But I think the tapes tell you what.
Sergeant Artiga is in. He knows you're here. He'll be out shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.